So apparently under the catface brand, it seems there's going to be a whole new branch that deals with gaming. Yes, you heard that right. Catface is making a gaming brand.
I could talk to you guys about this like forever, but I'm just like don't want to spoil anything. And again, these are all things that I'm having ideas about and putting in the outlines. This remake is gonna be what I want it to be, but I would also like to pitch this someday to like an animation company or something like that, or like video game company or something, and I would love to have them almost expand even further on the remake. We'll see. That's a big dream, but that's what I would like to do eventually.
So Aphmau has teased to us multiple times that she is going to be unveiling a super secret project at Vidcon this year. I've talked about it a bit before on what it could possibly be and really went in depth on every little bit of information that we had, but honestly I was kind of just throwing stuff at the wall because it could be literally anything. You all had a lot of theories as well, but honestly I'm kind of expecting this project of hers to be completely different than what we're expecting. But in case you need a refresher, Aphmau said about 2 months ago in a community post that she wants to bring back a project specifically from the past. Fast forward a bit and Aphmau posted yet another community post saying, "Come see my VidCon panel. It's going to be the first day of VidCon, Thursday, June 27th, 2024 at 11:30 a.m. in Anaheim, California. Check out the site to get tickets to come see. Planning on having some fun and games, plus a reveal of a very special project that has been in the works. You can get a front seat to see it return for one more untold story. Hope to see you all there." Now this can mean a lot of different things, but the one we're all mostly excited about is the possible return of her old roleplay content. I mean, it says it right there, the return for one more untold story. It's hard to say which series she's going to return to, whether that be the final season of Maestri or return to Minecraft Diaries. Maybe, I don't know, Minor Demons? I don't know how that's possible, but I guess she can try. It really is hard to say which one. I've argued cases for which roleplay she most likely will come back to, but at the time there wasn't really a lot of information out. But thankfully now we have some really big news. You're not gonna believe this, but I was able to find some information and maybe a possible leaks on what exactly the project could be that Aphmau is announcing at Vidcon this year. And it all has to do with what's been going on behind the scenes in Aphmau's company, Catface. There's a lot we could pick from this, you have no idea. This is basically a goldmine information. But before I get into all that, I would very much appreciate if you all subscribed. I work really hard and it would mean a lot if you checked out my other videos. But yeah, that's enough of that, let's get into the video. So the big question is, what exactly will Aphmau reveal at Vidcon? And what clues and hints can we use to figure that out? There hasn't been too much concrete evidence, but as I already mentioned, some stuff has been happening behind the scenes with Aphmau's company, Catface. Yes, the same company that's been selling juice boxes and gummies. Seriously, what the heck? Massive thank you to Higakiba on Aphmau Wiki. They've been a huge help with helping me find out this information. If you look at Aphmau's Catface website, it's actually shown that they're looking to hire some people for a couple of positions. Those being associate producer, assistant line producer, video editor, video scriptwriter, script content manager, and lead Minecraft mod developer. Now immediately the ones we focus on are scriptwriter, script content manager, and lead Minecraft mod developer. All of this could mean 2, maybe 3 things. The first one being that she is 100% bringing back roleplays, let's fucking go! The other being that she is possibly just looking for more help so that way she can run her YouTube channel. So that she has more time to write more stories and roleplays, let's go! The scriptwriter stuff is sort of obvious, but not. I don't really watch Aphmau's content anymore since it's not aimed for me, but it is clear that there is a slight structure to her videos. So maybe it does make sense why she needs a full scriptwriter for those, but what about the mod developer role? That one is a bit confusing. I mean, it's clear that Aphmau always does include mods in her videos, but if you remember back in the day, Aphmau always had people on her team to make custom mods and custom models for her roleplays. I don't know, maybe it's something more than Aphmau wanting someone in her team rather than sourcing mods elsewhere. It's hard to say. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire website and what it has to offer. So is this it? Is that all the information? Well, actually we can dive a bit deeper into all of this. One main important thing I want to mention about Aphmau's Catface website is the channel she listed. The one that sticks out being Aphmau's Stories. Aphmau's main channel and her Shuki channel are very much active, but Aphmau's Stories has yet to have any sort of activity or update or community post. But the fact that it's actually listed here could mean something. I'm sure we're all very surprised that she didn't actually end up forgetting about it after all, but it's still just a bit weird. Why is it taking so long for there to be any sort of update? Let's look at this in a broader sense. Of course Aphmau's Stories is going to be listed here. That channel is still owned by her and under her brand. So it makes sense since Aphmau now has a company and needs to show off everything that she's done, but it's still odd because it's been dead for the last 7 years, so does it really matter? I think Aphmau's Stories being listed here is a very important sign of what we could expect. But let's not jump the gun just yet, let's look into more of the job roles that Catface has listed. And yes, surprisingly there are way more. So here's an actual official job listing site. And fun fact, this doesn't actually exist anymore. But thanks to archiving, we are able to see everything and all the extra job listings and the more detailed descriptions on what Catface is looking for. And just in case you don't actually believe this is the real Catface company, if you click here, you actually get sent to the official website. So it is legit. Alright, so as we scroll down, we do see that yes, they are still looking for the scriptwriters and the editors, but there's a couple more things here. We have stuff like assistant producer and video manager, but the main one that sticks out is the writer, specifically for media and communications. Now, what exactly is this? Well, basically, being a media writer consists of advertising and publishing. If you go to school for media and communication, the job opportunities you take are usually work in film, radio, and journalism, which is kind of weird because if you apply this to Aphmau, it doesn't make sense. I mean, she just runs a YouTube channel. There isn't really a need for her to do something like this, unless the project she is planning is much bigger than we think it is. I mean, that much is obvious, right? Why does Aphmau need a production assistant and multiple directors? And that's not all. Search around a bit more and apparently they have a role called CG Generalist. I'm not sure what this could mean exactly, but I did some googling, and basically this job is animation, both 2D and 3D animation. We scroll down and it actually links some of Aphmau's recent YouTube shorts and music videos, possibly because that's the style they want to emulate, or maybe they're just showing general vibe of what they want to go for. It's hard to say. The listing further says, Catface is currently seeking an experienced CG generalist to join our expanding animation department. The ideal candidates will be responsible for utilizing their strong technical and artistic skills to perform a diverse range of tasks that are critical to success of CG animated productions. We are looking for an individual who can demonstrate strong initiative and multitasking skills to effectively collaborate with a team in a fast-paced environment. Some of the responsibilities include collaborate with the animation team in completing a wide range of tasks of CG production such as modeling, texturing, shading, animation, lighting, rendering, compositing, yeah, all the stuff that animators do. I think what this clearly tells us is that the secret project that Aphmau is planning has to be some sort of animated show, whether that truly is the final season of My Street getting fully animated, or maybe something else that she wants to bring back. It's funny because Aphmau has always talked about wanting to make an anime, and she really has come close to making something very similar while using Minecraft as the foundation. But obviously these attempts were either amazing or completely weird. I'm so sorry, Ultranova. You could argue and say that maybe she just wants an animator on her team, that way she can make more animated shorts and more music videos. But the fact that she's asking for multiple writers and a production assistant and also someone to specifically write in media communications, I think it's a safe bet to assume that maybe she is actually making a full show. Cause yeah, this is way too much for just her usual content. Let's also think about Aphmau's most recent content as well. I've said it before, but it's going to be very jarring for her to completely go back to the old roleplay style. It's too different, especially after all this time. Aphmau has specifically said that she wants to bring back something from the past, and has made sure to really hype it up to us, to the point that she is even going to show it off at Vidcon. It just makes sense that she would make a big comeback and do something way more special than just a typical roleplay in the same old style that she used to always do. But of course, that's what I think. I could be reading too much into this, but remember, this is the same person who really went all out with the Minecraft animations in My Street. But what if I said there was still one more job listing? What if I told you that there is still more secrets to look at? So yeah, this is the craziest part and the whole reason why I decided to make this video. So apparently under the Catface brand, it seems there's going to be a whole new branch that deals with gaming. Yes, you heard that right. Catface is making a gaming brand. Once again, this job listing was taken down, but yeah, it's 100% legit. Catface is looking for a lead game designer. The full job description reads, the lead game designer is responsible for shaping and executing the vision for our up-and-coming unannounced game titles. The ideal candidate has a deep passion for strategy and prototyping games and is comfortable with all levels of ownership, from personally designing UX, I'm not sure what that means, mechanics and features, to providing high-level feedback and mentorship to other members of the design team. Create and translate high-level production goals into engaging, innovative game mechanics and player stories in collaboration with the production, art, engineering, and design teams. Brainstorm, develop ideas, create worlds, and contribute to the design of the new AAA game. Stay abreast of trends and innovations in PC strategy game, integrating best practices into our design. This is honestly huge, and now it makes even more sense why they need someone to do animation. It's kind of insane and weird to think about it, but I mean, it says clear as day that they want someone to make AAA games for the company. They want to make not just one game, but multiple. Why do I think that? Well, if you scroll down more, they're actually specifically looking for people with experience with Roblox and Minecraft development. Not only that, but also experience with Unreal Engine. Now, in case you all didn't know, those are all very different things and work completely differently from each other. With Minecraft, it makes things a little complicated because the scripting and the coding is way different in every version, especially if you consider Bedrock and Java Edition. And if you try to compare coding from Minecraft to Roblox, it's just not possible because they use different languages. and then you want to add Unreal Engine to the mix, it's just like, what? Because Unreal Engine is what they use for most high budget games. It's a completely different beast. And the fact that Aphmau is asking for these 3 things means that it's definitely going to be multiple games. It could be that Aphmau wants to make either a big game that has elements of Minecraft and Roblox all in Unreal Engine, or most likely a bunch of separate games on the platforms that she is already familiar with. So maybe a few Minecraft games with its own server like Hypixel, maybe a Roblox game or two, and then apparently a strategy game for PC. Honestly, that sounds insane. So yeah, did we crack the code? Is this the secret project that Aphmau would talk about at Vidcon? Well, probably not. I say that because what exactly is she going to turn into a game? Honestly, if you told me that Aphmau was making games, I wouldn't really believe you. I mean, yeah, a fun Roblox game sounds the most realistic out of all these, especially considering her demographic. Looking at you, gummies and juice boxes. But from the looks of the job listings, it seemed that this is still very much in its early stages, and it wouldn't really make sense for Aphmau to talk about something like this if there isn't really much to show off. But hey, at least we know what she's planning in the future. Still, I truly do wonder what kind of game she'll make. It says in the job description that she really wants a game designer to stay on top of trends and innovations in PC strategy games. So, I don't know, maybe she's making a Fortnite clone where Aphmau has to fight Shad again or something. Actually, hold on. I think I have an idea on what kind of game she'll make. Let's go back in time about 5 years ago. So back when Aphmau was still doing the Minecraft Diaries remake, she did a live stream where she showed off some of the world and answered some questions, and also talked about how she felt about the original series and the direction that she's been wanting to go towards. And believe it or not, she actually mentions a pitch that she's had for years regarding a game.
Maybe seeing like Zane's actual bigger threat than like, I can't go into it. I could talk to you guys about this like forever, but I'm just like, don't want to spoil anything. And again, these are all things that I'm having ideas about and putting in the outlines. This remake is gonna be what I want it to be, but I would also like to pitch this someday to like an animation company or something like that, or like a video game company or something, and I would love to have them almost expand even further on the remake. We'll see. That's a big dream, but that's what I would like to do eventually.
And just like that, that sort of confirms all my theories. Aphmau will be returning to the world of Minecraft Diaries and maybe having a game or a show, still have no idea. Aphmau will return and bring us one last story, an untold story that we have never seen before. Buckle up everyone, this will be a very bumpy ride. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Let me know what you all think in the comments below, and tell me what you think Aphmau will show off at Vidcon this year. And also, once again, massive thank you to Higekiba on Aphmau Wiki. I couldn't have made the video without their help, so thank you so much. And yeah, with that, I'll go ahead and end the video. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!